In this short video by Shomerai Hamashal, we will discuss what life is. What we teach is rooted in the first 6 books of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, and Joshua. They are the foundational teachings of everything else in the Bible. In another video, we answered the question, what is death? We recommend you view that video before watching this one. And this video uses an interlinear translation. We also recommend you view the video on interlinear translation too. What makes something alive is more complex than what makes something die. The meaning of life is rooted in the Hebrew word khai. The Hebrew word for life is khai. Living is described in Genesis as being connected with 2 of the 4 parts of what a human is. We describe these 4 parts in another video that explains what death is. The first part of a human that living is associated with is the neshama. In Genesis chapter 2 verse 7, it's used in a form that reads neshama of lives. The Hebrew word for life is in a plural form. The second phrase that appears in Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 is nephesh, living. The nephesh, soul, is another part of a human. The singular form of Hebrew khai, life, is used as an adjective, a description of the noun nephesh, soul. The quality of life of a human's neshama is not private and particular to one human. It's shared by many. The neshama of lives correlates to a living soul. A soul is private and particular. A soul is what a human is. It's your state of being. It's not shared with anyone else alive. It's clear that Hebrew khai is something basic and primitive. If you were to study the Hebrew etymology of the Hebrew word khai, you would find that it is derived from other Hebrew words that mean to exist or to be. When something appears in the cosmos, it appears as a quality that is called quanta. In other words, it is. It has an existence in the cosmos. Living is a form of existence. The human example of this existence is living soul. But there are others. For example, the Pentateuch describes living waters. So we can't restrict being alive to humans, animals, or other creatures, because what we might consider as inanimate is actually alive. This is a picture of the Andromeda Galaxy. It has matter and energy. A philosophical question is this all there is? Metaphysical naturalism's answer is yes, that's all there is. The first 6 books of the Bible's answer to this question is no, it isn't. The cosmos is made for the purpose of Elohim. This cannot be understood only from a universe of matter and energy. Metaphysical naturalism says that's all there is in the universe. Elohim make model forms like our earth and sky that teach us about the true nature of the cosmos. The principal model form are humans themselves, made in the image and like the likeness of Elohim. And now modern science makes it clear that our measurable cosmos is connected to something else that cannot be measured. Life is the connection between the measurable and unmeasurable parts of the cosmos. There are 4 parts of a human. The first part is neshama. The second part is soul. The third part is dust. The fourth part is nakedness. Only the first part is connected with life. The neshama of lives connects us to the intelligent energy of life that causes life to exist in our cosmos. In Genesis chapter 2, we're told it's transferred from Elohim to the human Adam directly. We said that neshama is the thing that causes life. But Genesis chapter 2 verse 7 also says that the soul is living when neshama is obtained by the human Adam. So what does the soul have to do with life? This is the first part of the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 7. It describes what a human is. The King James Version Hebrew to English translation says it refers to thinking in the heart. According to this translation, this heart thinking is what a human is. The New American Standard Bible translation is a little closer to the Hebrew. It replaces heart with himself. In the translator's footnotes, it says the more literal translation would be reckons in his soul. This is much better, but still not an accurate representation of what the Hebrew says. This is an interlinear translation. The verb that describes the action is very rare. One source says it's the only occurrence of this word in all of the Hebrew text. It's the Hebrew sha'ar that means to open like a gate. I have outlined this word in green. The Hebrew word for gate is derived from this verb. A more accurate translation could be, like he opens a gate in his soul, so is he. The gate to the tabernacle courtyard was always open. When the tabernacle was set up, things would pass through this gate. It was guarded by the males from the tribe of Levi because it was always open. The soul has within itself a gate that is always open. This living soul answers questions many ask about what human consciousness is. We hope this short video will help you understand what life is. It's not possible to get answers to all of the many questions you might have about this subject in a short video like this. We hope you contact us and get more information. We invite you to go to our website listed here and text us any questions you might have.